Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday, y'all. What's up? If I look a little funny, it's because I just dyed my hair last night and I still have black shit all over my face. So I apologize. And my fingers, I apologize. I apologize for that right off the bat because I know it looked a little funny today. But, normally I have the time in between videos to naturalize, if you will. Uh, Not this week. Not lately. So I hope everybody got to see today's video. I hope a lot of people see today's video because today's video was a very timely one. Yeah, because the official changes to Title IX and the Affordable Care Act go into effect today. So officially, hardcore officially in federal law, women have no, sex protections in anything but sports. Like it doesn't affect school sports. Which, like I said, just seems like them essentially giving the most popular objection. That's the thing that most people can agree on is that boys and girls sports is like obviously a bad idea. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm awake now. Yeah, my eyebrows do look funny. There's really nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. A little heavy today. Sorry about that. There are worse crimes, I suppose. Oh, so of course nobody's here yet. You know what? That's fine because I'm actually gonna do what I would normally do and rewatch my own video for good luck. That's what I usually do. I'm just gonna admit it right after. Hi. Here, how do I? There we go. Come on. You know you want to. Thank you. I will listen. Whee! What is anti-trans legislation? Act out the video while I listen to it. Right? How does this affect you? Only ignorant people ask that. What up, Philological? How you doing? What? I don't know if it's just me. I'm gonna speak weird. Yeah, because that's not me talking. That's me listening to the video. Ah, because nobody was here, and I usually do Am I maybe a little quiet today because I'm in goblin mode at the moment at the library. Right on. Also, I only got through like half the video before you went live. Oh yeah, I know it. I didn't. And I've learned this. If I don't give it at least 30 minutes between the time it's finally done uploading and checking and all that stuff that it has to do, and it's fully ready to go, if I don't give it at least half an hour from that moment to the premiere, it doesn't actually send out notifications to anybody until it's up. So that's a pattern I've noticed. That's something I can change. I usually give it plenty of time. And I kind of forgot this morning that I needed to get that one out today. Full disclosure, I was standing in my kitchen and I looked at it and I went, oh yeah, I really need to get this one out today because it's like about something that's happening here in the United States today. Where, they've added gender identity to the protections under Title IX. I don't know if you know anything about that or care much about that. But, yeah, so the second wave feminists won official recognition for sex. Sex is a protected class. That was a big thing for women because, all of a sudden you can't say girls don't play football, girls don't play blah, blah sport. Girls don't go to girls, you can't do that. If you get federal funding, you can't be like no girls, which was nice. And I don't want an ad already. Are you fucking serious? I'm just getting started. Give me another one in another 60 seconds when you want to do it again. Even though I actually did set it on conservative today for that. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think I checked an hour ago in case but saw nothing, so I kept plugging. You're right, yeah. The Wednesday live stream is like the one day I just designate per week for engaging with transgender discourse stuff. The rest of the week, I am head empty. Nice. Yeah, and my eyebrows are a little dark. I just did my hair last night. Usually I have, a couple of days between that and when I do filming to like naturalize, even out, but you're getting me extra dark today. So the one hand is because I don't know how to make sure I get everything without being able to feel it. So, c'est la vie, I'm not sick or something, I promise. I don't know if it looks like that in real life, but on camera the black has kind of a blue-green tint. Now that is because I'm sitting underneath a big blue awning tarp thing. So I suppose that probably means I look like a comic book character though, so that's fun. So everything under here always has kind of a blue tint to it. And then I turn on the lights at night and it gets kind of yellow and I feel like it's really, I don't know. That's part of the reason I prefer filming at night, honestly, because I think the lighting's better. And you can't see most of that shit back there. Blah, But yeah, so, women, as of today, officially have no protection underneath, but under the federal government in the United States. It's the contrast. Yeah, could be. Which is kind of devastating, especially when they are colored lights. Oh yeah. Well, I have these danglies. Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them. The glass things, and they're like on here, like these. I have these, and they shine pretty yellow, But it's a nice warm tone, which I think comes, it gives it a nice homey feel. Not that daylight's bad, but like I say, I have this big blue tarp, so everything ends up kind of having a blue wash to it, which is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Not my preference, I suppose you'd say. Oh God. I have to run in and grab my other earphones because I'm 10 minutes in, so of course my earphones are dying. This is my week. It's fine. I got the other ones in there ready to go. I just gotta go get them. Hang on. One second. Enjoy the garden. I'll be right back. So, loving that very spherical rock. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what that is. It's heavy, too. Living its best rock life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my foot massager. Put it on the floor and roll your foot around on top of this thing. Oh, it's the best. But it's also spectacular. So, of course, I had to put it out here with the other two that are really, this is the big old rose quartz candle holder. And, of course, my labradorite, which I love. Who doesn't love a good chunk of labradorite, right? But who am I? What's her face? Colleen Ballinger? Is she the one who I saw who, like, basically her entire existence at this point is like a rock tumbling hobby? Like, that's sort of funny. Flies. Oh. Practically a crystal ball. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently that's most of Colleen Ballinger's existence at this point is her rock tumbling hobby. Like she her rock collection. She doesn't takes you on her journey, collecting rocks and then tumbling rocks and then shows you, her tumbled rocks. And it's like, okay. Isn't she the YouTuber that literally groomed a bunch of kids? Or yeah. That's pretty much what she's famous for now. I'm not actually. Here we go. Here comes the ad I was expecting a couple of minutes ago. See, I think I might be getting the hang of this. Yeah, that's pretty much what she's famous for. At this point, is grooming children. But like, how many YouTubers don't do that? I don't understand. Is that some sort of like? Is there some group of powerful YouTubers going around behind the scenes clandestinely forcing other newly powerful YouTubers to abuse children? Is this some sort of strange cabal that I don't know about? Like, this pattern's like, I'm not actually seriously suggesting that. But what I'm saying is, I do not understand the what is the connection between being a YouTuber and inappropriately messaging children? I personally don't see it. I sure as shit did not get on here calling myself a mom to be everybody's fucking mom. No. I have 4 kids already. I already am a mom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referencing there. I don't want to adopt the entire internet. No. That's not what's going on here. I think my hair is just gonna be a mess. Sorry. You clearly woman. Yeah. It's actually very, very easy to not groom kids. They seem not to have gotten the memo. Yeah. It's very extremely easy not to groom children. The thing about that is you just don't talk to them directly. Which is actually a thing of mine, of mine as a mom, is if you are going to go to my kid when I am in the vicinity and you're going to go and talk to them about basically anything and not me first, I have a problem with that. That's inappropriate. I am their legal guardian, their representative in the world. I'm responsible for them. They're not responsible for anything. They're a kid. That's what being a kid is. So, why the fuck are you over there talking to somebody who is not responsible for anything? For one thing, if they agree to something, I may just very well tell them no. And that's going to be the end of it, and you just wasted your time. And if there's anything beyond that, well, that's a serious problem. Not. You just don't fucking talk to them. The minute you find out somebody's a minor, that's when the conversation ends. Oh, I'm sorry. Have a good life. Or like, frankly, I don't know. I might even go to I don't have a Discord or anything like that, but if I had a Discord with moderators and stuff, that might be a rule of mine, is if you have reason to suspect somebody is a kid, just block that person, like lock them out, however you do that, like make sure they don't come in anymore. Tell them why, I guess. I don't know, but on my Discord server, under 21s are banned because 90% of the time if someone's being annoying online, they're underage. Right. Exactly. How do you enforce that? This is crazy. Thank you so much for talking to me and keeping me company, because it looks like it's just you and me at the moment. And I'm only going to be on here till 1 o'clock. I'm kind of tired. Does it show? I feel like it shows. On the other hand, I feel like this video was kind of punchy, We can't really enforce it. It's an honor system, and a couple of people have snuck through in the past. They've been banned upon discovery, obviously. Right, okay. So you really just have to do your best. It shows, thanks. Whatever. I know. I've been getting extra sleep this week to try and, stave off mental fatigue. And I'm just going to not do, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not planning on doing anything. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm hoping today's video does decently well, because like I say, it is timed with the rollout of that stuff today. Great. Yes. We love sleep. Yes. I just got a new mattress topper. So. Because the cat peed on the old one and we had to. But it's good. It's good. It is. It's good. Probably better than the old one was, actually. So I got that going for me, which is nice, right? That was exactly, and it was funny because that was Some Handle was the one who I saw at the premiere today, and that was what she said. I go, hey, how you doing? And she goes, oh, I slept well last night. How about you? Same. So good. What a great greeting. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned potentially doing collabs with other YouTubers. Any leads on that? No, because I still have no idea who I would approach. I've communicated with, oh my gosh, easily 5. Easily handful. Another ad already? Did you see the last ad? Because I don't care to let them run. There's no one else here, so oh wait, there might be somebody else here. Hi, somebody. There's an ad coming up, so get ready for that. And thank you for sitting through it potentially, because every little bit counts. Really trying to get this project off the ground. Peak Trans. Oh no, I have not reached out to her, but I do love her content. I don't know, her being British feels like a wall, but like I say, I did back many moons ago when this was Brazen She Rants, before I changed the name of the channel, like 3 years ago or something. God, I've been doing this forever. I did an interview with King Critical when he was kind of doing a lot of interviews with a lot of people, and that was really fun. I feel like I was not my most articulate, but I was still kind of new to this whole thing. At least that's what it felt like. And but he was great, and he's still out there doing his thing, and he's British, so yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't reach out to her. That sounds fun. I wonder, does she do collabs with people? I don't know. I feel like she goes to marches and stuff, so that's like a collab in real life. I got one ad at the start of the stream, but none since. I'm on a different computer, though, so right on. Whoops. Not today, Satan. I almost lit the wrong end. Ugh, that's always terrible. But so, yeah. At the moment, I'm really just trying to get my face out there at all, quite frankly. I feel like anybody who's been in this for a while probably knows who I am, though. I have a feeling, what's her name, Maria, knows who I am. Not to say that in a snobby way of like, why hasn't she reached out to me? No, no. But just, to be aware of someone's existence, you know. Like, a lot of my viewers also watch her. So I have a feeling she's aware of my existence, too. It's like, not like I've reached out to her. It's a mutual, I'm aware of her existence and have watched several of her videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Oh, I'm hungry is what it is. And I have some bacon sitting here. But I hate eating on camera, y'all. I hate that crap. Most of the UK tourists go to each other's marches and protests, which is fantastic. As we established, England is barely bigger than Ohio, so I feel like y'all have the advantage there because there's no place in your guys' country that's anywhere near as far away as I am from my hometown. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, I guess. I have American style crisps here. Oh, that's cool. What brand? Lay's? Probably. I hear they're international. Multinational, even. I don't know. Whatever. What I'm saying is, you don't have American style distances to drive to go to stuff. Like, that's all I'm saying. Kennedy's, I think it's a supermarket owned brand. Okay. So they're just American style. Okay. So what does that mean? Like super thin and crispy? Is that what that means? I mean, that kind of stuff is so fun, right? Wouldn't it be great to swap houses for like 20 minutes, just go through one another's cabinets and go, oh my God, over and over again? Like, shockingly, I'm not a huge eater of crisps. Shockingly. I am a huge eater of like muffins and bread and that kind of thing, though. So make that what you will. I'm also not a big believer in giving up carbs, though. Like, I have to give up potatoes and corn? Are you fucking kidding me? You're kidding. You're kidding. Those technically count as vegetables, right? That I know they're starchy vegetables, but that always struck me as strange. A health food diet that tells you to give up vegetables. I'll save you the time. My cabinets just have energy drinks, protein bars, and instant noodles. Yeah, we only have the instant noodles. We have a big thing of ramen in there. Yeah, and it probably looks like a mom's kitchen, a bunch of canned goods and frozen chicken nuggets and leftovers, But like, you're not even permanently where you're staying, right? Because you're about to go back to Belfast, you said, next month. Oh my gosh, and we're gonna get another ad. This is on conservative. And I'm not complaining about making money, obviously, but what's with the interruptions? I don't know. Is strange. This whole YouTube situation just feels weird to me, mainly because I'm doing this for, I've been doing this for, like, seriously, like 5 years. I'm not even kidding. I don't know exactly. I should go back and look because I know I had my 10-year YouTube anniversary a few years ago, but like as a user, this account is actually quite old. But I didn't actually start posting anything until about 2019. I know it was pre-pandemic, though. I know it was. So that's like minimum 5 fucking years ago. Did it feel a little weird the other day how the thing kept like insisting on you having an ad even when you kept trying to skip it? Yeah, that does feel weird. That does feel weird. That almost ironically feels like it keeps trying to interrupt me. It's like the waiter who keeps coming back every 5 minutes, you know, and interrupts your conversation to ask you how the food is every 5 minutes. It's like that. Then you're expected to tip them. It's, you know. Or here's a wild little tale. Jack was telling me this morning he was reading something about a guy who was in an airport trying to buy lunch, I think. Our waiters here aren't like that at all. No, I know. I guess that's an American thing. I've heard that too. The Europeans will let you, basically hang at the table as long as you want to and are cool with that. On the other hand, they don't keep bringing you water. So, come see, come saw. But, like, and you're not supposed to do that here either. That's over service. That's too much. YouTube has also decided to put the commercials in my watch history. That's bonkers. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? I've noticed stuff come up in my watch history that I know I did not watch. Stuff that I might have scrolled past and decided to definitively not watch. You know? Like, and up it went, and I didn't think about it again until I saw it on my watch list, and I'm like, no. I mean, I saw it. That's not the same thing at all. That's crazy, good girl. And like I say, YouTube is so wonky. Really. It feels funny to me. So yeah, no, I mean, just sitting here thinking about it. Maybe 6 years. It might be 6 years. Holy shit. That I've been doing this. I don't know. So I'm getting 300 views. Why? That feels off. And I've been posting, and for the longest time, the customary wisdom is to post regularly, right? That's it. Have a regular posting schedule, and that should help your channel, at least slowly build momentum, right? We have been, but YouTube is censoring the Olympic boxing match between the woman and man, so I'll be pulling back from my engagement with the platform. Oh God. Like I say, today those official changes to the federal law roll out today. Which is why that video premiered a little late, because I actually forgot this morning that I needed to get it out today. But I did, because that went into effect today, where gender identity is given equal treatment under federal law with material sex. That thing where, and I talk about this a lot, where women officially have no protection under federal law at all, because obviously gender identity supersedes material sex, or you wouldn't be doing all of that. Like, that's the point of that, is to override your material sex. Okay, so it's now officially against the law for things to happen like your doctor to, correctly assess your material sex against your will. They can't call you a girl or a boy against your will, as if they're not. Oh, by the way, video ideas. It's a bit late, but you could cover the Olympics opening ceremony drag thing. I mean, I don't imagine you care that much, but people do. My mother actually cried. As if they're not allowing clips of the boxing match? Exactly. Copyright, not fair use guidelines. Wow. And here comes another ad, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just skip this one. That's a lot. That's like 3 and 5 minutes. And that's what I'm saying. It feels like I'm being interrupted. What up, Joe? How you doing? Welcome back. Did you catch today's video? You have a sort of justice system. Oh my God, and it's about to give me another one, y'all. I'm going to have to do it again. One more time, and then I have to let it run the next one. Oh my gosh. I just found out my dog needs about $1,500 worth of mouth work. So I'm super happy about that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sure I haven't looked. Dude tube. Yeah, right? No kidding. Whatever. Everybody's talking about Mr. Beast now. As if he didn't know what his best friend was up to. No, and apparently there's proof that he was in there and getting in on the act and the whole 9 yards. So, like, we were talking about Colleen Ballinger earlier. And, like, you have to be more specific when you're like, oh, that YouTuber who's, got cancer for grooming children. Like, no. Like, which one? Yeah, I'm sorry about your dog, honey. Are you going to be able to do it? Is she going to be okay? I think it's Waggle Foundation that helps with veterinary care. Oh, the Ava Tyson thing. Is that the name of the person in the boxing match? I didn't see that, obviously. I've been a little busy this week. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was saving up for a car, luckily. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, honey. Well, I mean, you want to distract yourself bitching about that whole federal law thing? Because I can't stop thinking about it, honestly. It's so aggravating. Oh, good. We might get rained on. Tell with it. Let's just move to the front porch, okay? We'll just go to the front porch because I don't feel like fighting with the weather. Hang on a minute. Oh, good grief. I'll move you guys first and come back for everything else because, well, can't have the computer getting rained on, most of all, right? The notebook will dry out. I don't know about this thing. So, there we go. You guys just enjoy the bushes for a minute, and whatever that is coming up the street, I'll be right back. Where is my phone? It was under the cushion. So, crisis averted. I got it. Everything's fine. And the sun is out, but that doesn't mean anything because Oh, good. So now you can see the duct tape over the window. The sun is out, but that doesn't mean anything. That dog is lucky to have you. Yeah. And they're fairly sure it's going to be a benign issue, but I have to find out. She was abused the first 2 years of her life, and I rescued her 5 years ago. I'm not ever going to let her suffer. Oh, that dog is lucky to have you. That boxing match infuriated me. I'm probably going to lose a few friends over what I posted on Facebook about it. And I don't give a fuck. No, I'm sure you don't. That attitude seems to have served you well so far. Animal abuse towards sentient animals in particular breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't get that. That's not just another thing. I do not understand why people do that. I don't get it. Why would you do that? Here we go. Here's the next ad. I'm gonna have to let it run. I finally sat down, so thank you in advance for sitting through that, everybody. Yeah, I just looked at a BBC article about the boxing match. Apparently, a spokesperson defended including the trans women by saying they're real people. Yeah, nobody's questioning that. That's not the issue at hand, sir. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that. That the idea by saying that no one's in the wrong body is by saying that, oh, we don't exist, like you physically don't exist, like you don't wear clothes and eat food and stuff. Like, no, yeah. Those people exist. That is so asinine. It cannot be a good faith argument, right? There's no way they mean it literally like that either, right? Like, I mean, there's no way they actually believe anyone like set means that, right? Because it would be an absurd argument to say that they don't exist at all, that they're like imaginary, physically, you know. I don't know that I in today's video I called them figments of their own imaginations. I kind of like that, you know. Because yeah, people who honestly believe impossible things about themselves exist. I'm not saying that. Thank God for this gentleman from the Olympic Committee. I'd never have figured out. I'm real otherwise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's that too. Transsexuals, which is not even what I'm talking about. Which is an issue that frankly, I mean, might be its own topic, dare I say. And not the topic that I'm beating the drum about today, because that's not what that law says. That law says gender identity. It doesn't say gender presentation. Okay? It says gender identity. And the schools are in charge of enforcing this, and it's not made clear in the of anything that I saw in this thing how they're meant to do that. But they're already, struggling to fund this and that, and all the technology has changed 3 times in the last decade. And I have been dealing with this nonsense because, I've had 4 kids in the school system. So it's not a pretty picture. Okay. So, they're adding this to an already crowded plate. And of course, the conservatives are perfectly willing to sacrifice federal funding for the educational system they don't give a shit about anyway. They're the ones who've been trying to use vouchers to defund this damn thing for years anyway. So, I'm not surprised by that at all.
I don't want to have a candle in my room because that's not the point.
Hey, honey.
I so forgot to get Dad's medicine and I didn't realize as I was pulling in.
Well, you took him his card, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so...
I can go out later and get it because I have tap to pay.
If you don't mind.
Because I don't know where my card is. So.
If you don't mind.
It's just thundering. I'll get it. It's just thundering. I don't want to go out right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sitting over here.
Do you like one?
Yes, please.
I got them from Dollar General.
Thank you.
Because I haven't seen them in a while. I miss them.
They're just in the freezer section at Walmart. I just don't buy them all the time because they disappear in a day.
I love you.
I love you. I got 20 more minutes on here.
Yeah.
That's fun. You can see the mirror on the other side of the room. Whoever said they weren't real people. What? I'm watching all the women tying themselves in knots trying to defend. It's like making me want to throw up. I'm not taking in any of that content. I've seen so much shit like that in the past about other stuff, similar things, you know. We're gonna look back at this in the not too distant future and wonder how everybody lost their goddamn minds. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that the left have handed the right wing the biggest fucking win in a century. So good job, guys. What the fuck? As not a conservative, that really, really, really upsets me. I guess you'd call me you're a basic liberal. I don't know. Everybody should be able to, you know, choose their own lifestyle and whatever. If you're straight, great. If you're gay, great. If you're neither of those things, great. Don't hurt anybody, okay? Do your best to be a productive member of society. That's literally it. There was actually a study on this where they did an experiment on TikTok. Oh boy. How did that go? Here comes another ad. I'm gonna skip this one too. It's pissing me off. They made an account and had it only follow anti-trans content, and eventually the algorithm started suggesting them conservative content in general. Right, yeah. Trump should run as Donna, your first woman president. They'd probably still vote for him too. Seriously, you come out that guy murdered somebody, it wouldn't matter. They'd still vote for him. Jesus. Like trad wife stuff, law and order stuff, immigration stuff, etc. Yeah, I think I saw something about that, and it was really quick too. It happened in like a day, and they were trying to say that this proved basically an organic link between those things, which is not what that demonstrates, right? To my mind, that demonstrates that algorithm is really skewed. Good job for proving that. Something we already knew. I'm a progressive. There is no home for us anymore. To be honest, I'm not really sure what that means anymore. I'm not really sure what else to call people who want this massive change for no good reason. Same. Yeah, what else do you call people, though, really, who want change just for change's sake? Just because they think it's a good idea, even though it's absolutely ridiculous and harmful and goes against everything liberals have classically stood for ages. I know, we wouldn't be here if we weren't progressive thinkers. That's why I appreciate you guys so much. Right. Yeah. I mean, I tend to think of it closer to critical thinking. You know, actually doing any kind of personalized analysis of the facts in front of me and trying to come to my own conclusion about what the fuck they mean. That thing. You know. Just like analytical deduction about anything. You know, play Sherlock Holmes, for God's sake. It can be a game. Okay. Not that anybody knows who he is really anymore. Oh my god. He's known less for his analytical abilities these days and more for his apparent psychopathy. Good job on that. Whatever. Popular culture is this weirdly curated cesspit. There, I said it. It's curated. Like, obviously, it literally is. And they do it right in front of our faces. And it's not so gross as to be called censorship, but it's definitely curated, right? Come on. Anyway, you don't need to be right in my lap, do you? There. No, that's Jolene Biden. She already said she's the first black woman president, and we support her journey. Oh, I missed that a minute ago. That was pretty choice, wasn't it? As far as admissions go. And yeah, I don't know. I think we need to progress away from the idea that gender role stereotypes in any way impact material reality. How disgustingly misogynist is that? Just sexist in general. It's bad for everyone. I love that. Ugh, gosh, I've made so many of these this week, but I want to say this was just last week, where somebody had the quote about it dehumanizing people who have personalities that draw from masculine and feminine archetypes. I'm like, you mean everybody? That's everybody. That's everybody. Can we please, please, please stop pretending that there's actually masculine people and feminine people? So then we get to be surprised when, like, a butch guy can bake a cake, or, you know, a feminine woman can change a tire. Can we please, please, please? This is so stupid. I think critical thinking is progressive, so maybe that's my flaw. No, yeah. Genuinely progressive. In the way that progress, you know, change for a good cause, change to make things better, right? Because overriding the protections for material sex with something that's unmeasurable by any exterior method is not progress. And that's why it pisses me off. It actually erodes and erases all the progress that we had made. Like, it's still not appropriate for here comes another ad. This is wild shit, you guys. Oh my god. Like, shh, 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 shh. Oh, thank you. SSDI in tomorrow. Please accept the link from my wallet. Mwah, that's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Every little bit helps, for real. Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Oh, is that a message from YouTube? Should we do a special live stream for you? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I'm doing live streams every day. Have a heart, though. Thank you. Like, it's not appropriate for her to compete if she has testosterone levels much higher than her competition. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a trans woman. And I don't know enough about intersex people to know if she's male or female or not. I've donated to you and Mr. Menno. I love Menno. Menno's great. I wish he made more long form videos. That's my only note. Because I wish there was more. And I just can't say enough. I am not a conservative. I am pro-gay marriage. Okay? I have no problem with that. I have opposites of problems with that. If more people want to dedicate themselves to being devoted to somebody in their lives, great. That seems like a net gain for the world. How is that not? Hello. Oh, thank you. Hold on, I get to eat it. Thank you. Oh, this is cool.
Sorry, I have microwave for like 3 seconds.
That's okay. I'll just stick it back in there when I go in the house. Thank you.
Just leave it in the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I love you. Love you.
About 10 more minutes, huh? So, you love Menno too? Yeah, of course you do. because he's awesome. Boxer is a man with XY. If he was intersex, he'd have androgen insensitivity to some degree, right? And therefore would not be a physically full grown man. Yeah. Just pretending these sex differences don't exist or are not important is so dangerous for one group specifically. The group that have always, historically been the scapegoats for all of society's ills, all the way back to Greek myth and beyond, one supposes. But I find Menno pathetic and shallow, but obviously I would. That's kind of mean. Wouldn't want to get the two of you in a room then? Okay. Here goes my fantasy dinner party. I'll just sit you guys at opposite ends of the table. I seriously just made that up right now. mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm glad we moved. But a nice rain is good, you know. Somebody draw eyes on the window. Someone drew eyes on the window at some point. That's funny because I can see them I can see them here, right there, right there, right here, right over this. Nope, this one, right here. Yeah, I can see them on the camera, but I can't see them on the glass. That's spooky. Ooh. mm. Yeah, so let's see. Menno has built a whole media career lobbying mean girl style insult. Lobbying. I see mean girl style insults to trans people. I can mean if I imagery. Yeah. I briefly talked to him once. Right on. Right on. I mean, we like who we like. I'm not telling you need to like him. I'm not leaping to his defense, am I? You like who you like. It's fine. And I like who I like. We have to agree to disagree. That's fine. I'll just continue watching his videos without you. So yeah. After I get off here, I have to figure out what the heck I'm doing for tomorrow, and then I'm taking Saturday and Sunday off, y'all. And I'll be back on Monday. We're going to go for another week of this. For the foreseeable future, I guess, because this is life now. I might fall back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday as far as videos. But oh yeah, and to be sure, I'm not getting unused for liking him. I can understand why. Are you being patronizing now, darling? No. We like who we like. And we don't like who we don't like. And sometimes somebody like here comes another ad. They're really trying to squish him in. I'm gonna be off here in about 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. Closer to 5. Assuming I'm punctual and you guys don't come up with something cool to talk about. No pressure. No pressure. I'm kidding. Oh, that's right. I don't want to hold that hand up because it looks weird. I did my hair last night. So I'm a little extra dark around the edges today. Normally I have a day or two to sort of equalize out all of that, have it come off my skin before I get back on camera, but not this week. So. I think I may be getting fewer ads than everyone else, but I have gotten like one. Okay, well, there should be another one possibly coming up in about 6 seconds. So your mileage may vary on that. I'm not really sure how all this works. Regardless, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. you know, I have to make this work. I'm gonna make this work. That's actually yesterday's video is doing better. So that's good. That's good. I'm really happy about that. I do the same thing, diet, and it was awful the first day. Right. And like the one hand is black on the edge, as is because I don't know how else to make sure I get everything without being able to feel it. I don't know how people do that. It is what it is. Tomorrow it'll look better. So. Oh! Did I predict it? Did you get one? That's funny. Same here. It looks like a mechanic. Yeah. It's great. Only on one hand though, because I did wear the glove on the other hand. So I have one hand, that's camera ready every day. I do really respect the extra effort you're putting in. It's a good reminder to me to work harder on my pieces. Aw. That's so sweet. Do you think I might actually be inspiring somebody else too to double down? I mean, yeah. Go for that ring. I mean, why not? And I mean, you want to think about it, I sure as hell don't have a PhD thesis within my grasp. That's pretty damn cool. I'm glad you're getting a good laugh out of my dark edges there, Caleb. This seriously. As I like to say, we're not entertaining ourselves in this life. What the hell are we doing? You can't find a way to have a good time. What are you doing? I just want to say I appreciate your critical thinking. Thank you. It's compulsive at this point. I don't know, maybe it always was. I was just telling my sister the other day about how, like, I have always hated Rush Limbaugh. I could always tell he was a dickhead. He used to, have people call in and politely disagree with him, only to interrupt them, yell at them, and hang up on them. I was 10 years old and I knew that was not how you conduct a conversation or a debate. Like, that's not how you do that. He was obviously grandstanding, is the word for that. Even as a kid, I could see that. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think your channel is awesome, and although I hope you grow and grow, I will be sad when your channel is too big. I think it's a uni party. A uni party? What do you mean? You'll be sad when I'm too big. Well, good news. I don't know what you mean by that, but I have a feeling it's going to be a while. I was saying this yesterday or the day before. My pie in the sky, huge success goal for this channel is like 10,000 subs. I feel like that's fairly modest for YouTube. I say, and I was thinking about this. I think I may have been doing this for genuinely 6 years. At least 5. I've been posting videos on here for at least 5 years. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of starting to feel like I'm spinning my wheels just a little bit. That it hasn't, got a little more traction than it has. Both parties are pretending to be different to pretend to be a yeah. I see what you're saying. Which you can. I figured that out in high school civics class, which is the nerdiest thing. But for real though, when I learned that they both get campaign funds from the same federal fund, the same government fund, goes to both parties. Further, here comes another ad, you guys. I'm gonna skip this one because we're about to go. I'm about to go. I was like, wait a minute. If follow the money is the rule, then what does that say? It's all right there. It's right there. It's small wonder that works for Donald Trump, where he just declares his crimes. And people are like, oh, okay, I guess that means it's okay to do then, if he's just going to be public about it like that. Apparently that's a Jedi mind trick that actually works. So that's interesting. If you could bring yourself, just be that brazen about something, the world will let you off the hook for it. That's wild stuff. On that note, It is. It's going to give us another one. Right after the one I just skipped because I didn't want to get interrupted saying that. Oh. Well, joke's on you, YouTube. I want to go eat something anyway. So we'll let it run this ad and then I'm going to round this out really quick with thank yous and stuff. But I'll sit here for a minute and it's the same way the same parent company owns two warring food chains. It's all an illusion. Right. Which goes back to what I was saying earlier about media culture being curated, heavily curated. People were impressed by Trump just saying what everyone was thinking about politicians. Yeah, but that was years ago at this point. Surely we've got past that by now. So he's a dick who says what's on his mind. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just can't believe people are like, people loved Rush Limbaugh too. I just can't believe people are impressed by that shit. And I don't think George Carlin said it's a big club and you ain't in it. Yeah, right. I don't want to be though. You know, that's the thing. I don't want to be. And I think maybe that anybody does is a big part of the problem. It might have something to do with the curated messaging I was talking about a minute ago. But I miss George too. God damn, I wish I could hear what he would have to say about any of this stuff going on now. Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. Alas. Most of us don't understand why people are impressed by Donald Trump, you mean? I wonder what he would say all the time. Yeah, right.
Do you have an extra lighter?
On the shelf in the bedroom, maybe.
I just looked in there.
Then I don't know.
That's my car.
I think I had one on the kitchen counter, which means it's gone because
Yep.
she moved everything. The first album I ever got was for my father, and it was 7 words. Nice, classic. I was able to take my father and my then 10-year-old son to see him in an audience of about 1,000. Practice this HBO special, which turned out to be his last. Oh, I've seen that one. It's bad for you, right? I love that one.
I'm starting to suspect she's sneaking my lighters.
That's funny. Why would she do that? Well, love you. My dad is a Trumpedite. That's funny. And refuses to believe he cheated working men his whole life. My father hated his guts. I'm so glad he didn't live to see this. He would have been mortified. Yeah. Wasn't the world so much better when Donald Trump was just an annoying celebrity? Oh, well. Good times. Listen, you guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully at 11 with something else. Okay? And then we'll do one more live at noon. Ugh. I gotta go rest my voice. Back to work for you. All right. I mean, same. That's not my kid screaming. Thank goodness. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.